Hey, I'm back with another jelly print video. I'm going to be starting with an opaque minty green color. For those of you that don't know, opaque means that you can't see through it. So you'll see in some videos where I am using translucent paints, and those you can see through after I roll them out. Notice though that you can see what is called the ghost, which is the remaining paint from the print that I did prior to this one. It kind of looks white here. Once you get your paper down on top of your gel plate, you want to take some time to smooth it all out. I rub all over like the corners and everywhere that I have anything down. I try to make sure that I am making contact between the gel plate and the paper. And you can do this for a short amount of time, depending on the paper and the amount of paint that you have on the gel plate. Mine, I speed up the footage so you don't have to watch, but it's probably anywhere from 1 to 2 or 3 minutes. And here is our first pull. You can see that where the thread was, there was no paint picked up, so it's leaving it white because the paint was not able to adhere. And then you can see the ghost, which is the color that was left behind on the plate. Right now it's easy to see the ghost that was left behind. You can see a little bit of the minty green paint that was left behind, and when I put down the pink, it will pull that minty green ghost up onto the paper. I'm still very new to gel plate printing, so I'm just sharing what I've learned so far. And so you can tell here that this is another opaque paint. It's a light pink color, but as I'm rolling it out, you can see that it's not see-through. I like making prints that have a lot of different texture, so I've been experimenting with baby powder and different masking items. Like I do some cutout masks, and here I'm using a piece of cardboard. I'm not really loving how this is looking so far, and in retrospect, I probably should not have used another opaque paint, especially pink on top of light green. I probably should have used like an opaque yellow or blue. It would have looked a lot better, I think, but we'll see what happens when I pull off the page. Yeah, see, I like that I used things to mask the paint so that you can see the light green, but I don't think that the pink on top of the green is that interesting to look at. But I don't know, it's still fun. I feel like this has like an 80s vibe. And now I'm going to use some translucent white and translucent yellow to pick up the ghost from the previous print, and I'm going to put that in my art journal. And again, just to share, the ghost is what is left behind on the plate from the previous print. Now, if you don't want a ghost, if you don't want to pick anything up, you can just use a baby wipe to wash off your gel plate. That noise that you hear is me rolling the brayer on the side aggressively like that, and it's because I'm removing paint because I want this to be a really thin layer. I really like the way this turned out. And that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it.